first one I call mountain medicine. We were expected to eat a dish called poke sallet. Not salad. Sallet. And when I say expected, I mean required. Anyway, poke salad comes up about this time of year, and the women would gather together and make a day of it, going out in search of this particular plant. Now you need to know that the berries of the poke salad are very poisonous, so you have to be really careful. But they would gather up the tender shoots and leaves, cut them up, and come on back to the house where they would rinse them several times, rinsing and rinsing. And then they would boil them for 15 minutes, and then they would slowly cook them in bacon grease or butter. Then, when they served them, they would grate hard-boiled egg over it. Now, it wasn't such a bad dish, but its real value was in that it was a tonic for the body. And those were important to the mountain people because they didn't have a lot of medicines at their disposal. Teas were important. Sassafras tea was very good for soothing sores in the mouth. White willow bark was excellent for drawing down a high fever, for arthritic pain, for the pain of sprains. Actually, we'd probably call it aspirin today. It was a pain relief. The Cherokee women taught the women, including myself, even though I was a child, to go out into the woods and find a downed pine tree and roll it over. And there where you saw some white powder, well, you could gather it up, and before we knew of talcum powder, that's exactly how you could use it. It was a powder that you could use to soothe itches and rashes. Now, things did get more complicated from time to time. I remember I was 11 years old and a new baby sister, and she was desperately ill. And Mama had tried everything that she knew to ease the baby's upset. Well, in the morning, she called, "Helen, go get on your horse and ride to Mrs. Wigington and see if she can help." Well, Mrs. Wigington was the local herbalist and healer.